I'm Alec Bradford. I'm the owner of Leaping Waters Farm, which we bought 6 years ago, my wife and I, on a romantic whim based around these ancient White Park cattle. We raise 2,000 turkeys, like I said, 100 head of cattle. We have 30-some pigs at any given time.
We believe that the best way to help a small family farm is to buy from him. And so we help farmers sell food, the good food, not the commodity food. I feel that commodity agriculture keeps animals confined in small spaces. It would be the equivalent of like raising a dog for its entire life in an airplane seat. And that's not right. And so when you come to small family farms, you see animals very elegantly raised and raised the way God intended, the way nature intended, and that's the type of market we want to help support.
I can remember years ago the pork looked different, tasted different when I was a kid, and I can remember my grandfather and father talking about that. And then when I discovered the Berkshire pork being raised by farmers like Alec, it reminded me of the way pork tasted pre-mass-produced pork. Not that there's, you have this issue about having to feed the masses, but at the same time, I think it lost a lot of its appeal and flavor, and that's what we were looking for the dry-cured meats. So for us, it was a perfect fit, and it reminds me of the ham that was produced back when my grandfather and father were producing hams from 1926 on.
The big companies of the world, they do feed the world. So, I mean, they're not all bad. But our problem is that the other alternative lifestyle isn't given space to survive. That's where they go wrong. Alec is not a threat to big food processing companies, but they treat him as if he is. And that's why we believe those companies are on the wrong side of history and are going to have their day of reckoning either on this earth or in the next life.
These livestock are they're in danger. There's only 400 of these cattle that we have here in the entire United States. At the end of this year, this will be the second largest herd in the United States. At the end of next year, it'll be the third largest herd on the planet. There's only 1,200 of these cattle anywhere to be found. The turkeys have the same issues. The large black hogs are the same issues. All these animals, if we don't save their genetic stock, they're going to go extinct. For all that industrial agriculture does to feed masses of people and whatnot, saving that genetic stock is absolutely important in the sense that if you have your typical large white hog and you have some sort of disease that runs through that population, and all those populations cross in the United States, they meet each other at the stockyards, they meet each other in the slaughterhouses, a disease that hit that particular breed would in fact kill every one of those things, and then there wouldn't be any beef, there wouldn't be any pork, there wouldn't be any meat. You have the same thing with vegetable stocks. Saving genetic variety preserves our food supply ad infinitum. And the idea is that we create a network of farmers who can raise these pigs and ship parts of them to Sam, and have Patrick sell the rest of them in restaurants and maybe to the universities around, and hopefully we can create an economy of scale that be enough to benefit all these families, keep these farms going, as well as providing, as Sam says, excellent food on everyone's table.